Their average margin of victory in their last two major competitions have been staggering. And we are underway. The Dominican Republic controlling with Jack Michael Martinez. And now Coronado in the backcourt. And the USA already with its first turnover. Carmelo Anthony with the slam. That in a nutshell, Fran, is what they want to do, right?
That's exactly right. They've got a point guard in Coronado that's not used to this kind of pressure. We mentioned the all-defensive players, Chris Paul among them. First team all-defense in his career already.
There's Francisco Garcia. Lost the handle out top. Now they'll run a little offense. Just 6 on the shot clock. Garcia pulls the trigger from downtown. And it's rebounded by USA. Here's LeBron James. LeBron James with a chance to become the highest scorer in USA basketball history in the Olympics, missing his first jump shot. But boy, what a run he had during the NBA Finals and his MVP performance against the OKC Thunder.
Now remember, Dominican Republic has played a lot of basketball the last few weeks. They have many more games under their belt and practices in Team USA.
Nice backdoor cut, and that's going to be a goaltending call. The bucket will go to Juan Coronado after a nice feed.
Well, the difference there is the ball was not on the rim yet. If that ball was bouncing on the rim, you can certainly knock it off. At that time, Chandler hit that ball against the glass.
That's one of the major differences in FIBA basketball as compared to the conventional NBA rules. And Fran, how tough is it to break out of the habit of not knocking it off the rim when you're allowed to do it here?
Well, I think these guys have really adjusted nicely to international basketball, and that's because all these guys on the floor right now have had major experience at the FIBA rules.
Al Horford with a nice show and go, fouled by Tyson Chandler, and Horford will go to the foul line for a pair.
There's that rule now. Watch. See, this ball's not yet up on the cylinder. Ball's hit. If that ball were to get to the rim and it's bouncing around, then you can knock it off. There's no basket interference once that ball's up on the rim.
Al Horford at the free throw line for the Dominican Republic. 6'10" post player for the Atlanta Hawks in his regular job. And Horford averaged 18 points and 9 rebounds in the recent qualifying tournament. Fran, you alluded to it a little bit earlier. They had a great run. And then it came down to that game against Nigeria. They were just 5 minutes away from potentially playing against the USA in the Olympics on the next level.
That's exactly right. Dominican Republic and Nigeria, either the winner was going to be a major surprise. Going to London, it turned out to be Nigeria with 10 American college players. Young men with Nigerian ancestry. Familiar names, many, including Ike Diagu, who played at Arizona State with a star for Nigeria.
Now we get a little zone look from the Dominican Republic. Kobe Bryant missing the 3 and rebounded by Horford in the Dominican Republic. Up court quickly, a turnover as Coronado couldn't find the handle. So how much zone, Fran, do you think that USA is going to see throughout the course going up to the Olympics?
I think they'll see a lot, Mark. I think, the elite teams like Argentina and Spain, they hang their hat mostly on man-to-man. But you'll see some of the second-level teams in the Olympics certainly play Team USA. A lot of zone, and right now, you've got a lot of jump shots out there. John Calipari said to his team today, they're going to have to beat us from outside early.
Carmelo Anthony certainly a good outside shooter, missing that time. USA starting out a little bit cold here. Just 1 of 6 from the field. Dominican Republic with an early 2-point lead just underway here in the first quarter. Here's Jack Michael Martinez isolated against Tyson Chandler. 10 on the shot clock. Good defense by Chandler. And he forces the air ball.
That matchup goes back over a decade because Jack Martinez played some high school basketball in Southern California at about the time Tyson Chandler was a high school player.
Here's Bryant working against Garcia. Gets the ball screen. Kobe kicks it out to a wide open Paul. And Chris Paul misses the 3. They're getting good looks though, Fran.
Yeah, but they're against the zone. You don't want to settle for just jump shots. You got to have an inside-out attack. And USA right now just getting their feet wet. But this is the strategy that John Calipari told his team today at the shoot-around. Make them shoot jumpers.
You see the great passing skills of LeBron James with a nice feed inside to Carmelo Anthony for the bucket. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Dominican basketball, Jose Carrion out of Puerto Rico. One of our 3 officials, Bill Kennedy and Scott Bolnick. One more look at that pass.
Yeah, here's an example. This is what you want to do against the zone, Mark. You want to play the offense from the paint out as opposed to shooting contested jump shots.
Almost a surreal scene a minute ago as Kevin Durant comes off the bench. NBA scoring champion. Pretty good 6-man on this crew.
Well, remember, Dwayne Wade was a pretty good 6-man back in 2008.
Wade was the leading scorer for Team USA. Here's Martinez out top to Coronado. And Horford tried to put it on the deck, and he's fouled by Chris Paul. Interestingly, you know, Chris Paul only had his first practice yesterday. You see the tape wrapped around his right thumb. He injured it last Friday, 1 day into training camp, and he didn't get back on the court until yesterday and able to go through full contact.
You also had Darren Williams, who did not play with full contact in practice until